Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines 2 with me Biffa here in New Brewburgh. Today we've got lots of plans, lots of big expansion and want to use all the lands that we've got available to us. Let's try and make some traffic. That's always fun, isn't it? And in the last episode we put together these medium density buildings. We took the old medium density buildings that normally you can sort of end up placing like this, and we merged them all into one large building, which has really helped our population. But we've got so much land that we can fill out. Just take a look at this. We can really expand out into here, use this space, all of this space up here, and then increase our industry as well. That is the plan for today. Let's start down here where we can start getting some more of these smaller houses up. We've got a little bit of work to do with the land as well. I'm not quite sure how to fill in this corner space. We sort of could make it maybe a bit interesting. Let's grab that one there. I want to go from that height up. Grab the picker mod. I think that bit of smoothing there will help out. These are 104 long, if I remember correctly. So as long as we keep that 180 degrees, let's try that again. Keep it nice and straight. 104, 180 degrees. There we go. And then we're not going to connect it to this road here because we're keeping this section separate from this sort of main road that's going all the way through our city here. So I think if we just bring that down to a length that we think is reasonable, I would say about there. But then this one I am happy to connect in. So do we want to go for an asymmetric one connecting it up here? I think that might be a good idea because I've got a sneaky feeling, let's get that like that this will end up being used a little bit more. There we go. Excellent. We'll do that. And then I might just change this using the new traffic mod. The first iteration of the replacement for Traffic Manager President Edition. I usually remove the unsafe one to stop the U-turns. And then I want dedicated lanes. So I don't want that one going left. We've got a left-hand turn. There we go. Excellent. And we'll keep the lights on because that's become a sort of a secondary main road to this one here. So we might find that, as we said, that's used a lot. Let's see how it goes. Actually, that wasn't quite right. I did the wrong distances on the road there. We've got it set up now because we wanted a gap of 3 each side for the zoning we're going to do. And we've got that, like the back alley. We'll put the back alley back in after our zoning's filled out. So let's grab our North American medium density row housing. What's going on with the... Oh, yeah, we want to turn off the zoning on the outside ones, don't we? We can do that, of course, with this tool here. There we go. I think that's all done okay. And then we're just going to draw these in. They were... Oh, no, hang on. We'll take off the end ones just in case. I think we've left the end ones blank all the way along anyway. And then I'm not quite sure. We might use this for some service buildings, something like that out the back. Let's just speed things up a bit. Definitely put the right housing in. And then we'll get that lane in. And then we're going to have this gap along here as well, which I want to add some walkways and things like that. So have we taken up pretty much all of our medium residential demands? That's going to take a few minutes to fill in. So while we're waiting for that, let's get some path and stuff. I'm just sort of thinking maybe we could do a little something different down here. Yeah, we've got some nice new concrete surfaces. So I'm just wondering whether we could sort of use that along here. Where could we start? And I sort of do it like this where it overlaps, like so. And I'm going to take in... Actually, we're going to do all the buildings, and then we're going to come all the way down the back here as well. Actually, I need that road to line it up against. Let's just maybe guess. It's going to be about here, isn't it? Let's guess. And then if we need to change it slightly, we can do afterwards. That shouldn't be an issue. There we go. And to there. Brilliant. So I just thought with this one with a nice sort of pattern. Yeah, I'm liking that. And it will fill in any gaps along here as well. Bring that all into one area. Yeah, that was a bit too far. We can sort that. And then along here, we could even put... Oh, now, what am I thinking we could do? I'm thinking we're going to move all these trees back and put some eating establishments and stuff here. Let's remove all of these trees. There we go. A width of 10 is normally quite good. Let's just start a little bit further in. If we can get that almost to the edge. Yeah, there we go. Like that. Excellent. And then let's use the Find It mod. Oh, I'm so... Just having these little different mods and things available just make the difference to the game. It was one of the biggest things. I want table and chair, actually. It's one of the biggest things that was missing from the game is all of this stuff. Would you stop trying to draw some sort of road? Get off! I'm just trying to use the Find It mod. Yeah, it was just the biggest thing to me that was missing. I want a nice table and chair. So these sort of table sets that we've got here, commercial. There we go. Let's put table and commercial in like that. That should search and just grab these ones for us. Just before we put those in, I'm just looking at the sort of buildings that we've got here. So we've got a chemical building. We've got a petrol station. I think we're going to delete that and try and get something else. We've got like a little... I don't know what this one is here. What's that one? Spendles Rides. I've no idea what that is. But okay, we'll keep that one. We've got another petrol station. We'll get rid of that. Tiny toys. I mean, we haven't got many cafes down here, have we? Crazy Colibri. That sounds like somewhere where you'd come and have something to eat. So we could put something around the back here. Let's have a look. I mean, it's not going to be the quietest place to have something to eat with all of this noise going on, but, you know. So if we sort of go like this, and yeah, we got the smearing and move things around. That's just the anti-aliasing in the game. Isn't working as good as it could do. So we do that. And then I'm going to put another sort of separation. So we've got the path coming down here. And that will do as a start. That was not too bad. What are we getting in here? Let's just speed the game up and see what we get. It might be I have to make them smaller plots to get something a bit more suitable. Or, of course, we have the option of picking what we want. And as always, it starts raining. I'll just sort that out. Yeah, there's a lot of level 1, but they're all called commercial low. So you don't actually know what these buildings are until you've placed them down and seen. So I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to place a few along here. And I know they basically could end up being anything because the businesses will come in, won't they? But I'm trying to find some ones that really look a little bit more like cafes, which would be good. So let me just plop some of these down. We'll see what we get. I think the fact that just any business can turn up in here sort of stops us from sculpting exactly what business is in there, whether it's a cafe or something like that. So I think just adding some tables and chairs and things out the back and using our imagination a little bit, I think will go a long way. So let me just do a little bit of detailing here and we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so we've got a few table and chairs dotted down the back. I'd like to add this invisible pedestrian path. I believe that will help people walk down here. And I think if I just connect it from there to there and just run it all the way along the back, do I need to connect it to the other end? Let's just pop it in and see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Also, I've got rid of the smearing of moving things around. I've turned off TAA in the graphic settings and I've put on SMA, I think it is, and it just stops that weird smearing thing. Let's see if anybody walks along there. Hopefully they will. And I've also put some bollards up just to sort of stop cars coming in there at either end as well. And yeah, I think that looks good. Adds a little something to that area. And then I really want to add some trees in planters as well. Let's see what we can do. There we go. I think that adds a little something there. These people can sit outside, look at the trees across the road, and we've got some walking and stuff going on. Yeah, I'm just wondering whether we could get any pedestrian... Isn't there something we could put down that can get pedestrians... Let's have a look. Milling around. Let's see what we can find. Anyway, I'm liking the way that that's looking down there. I'll do something similar along here. Let's just fill in these other roads that we want. Our back alleys. So I'm going to take those and put no zoning onto them. So we can literally run those behind these houses. And let's do it straight. And hopefully have no issue at all. Do you know what? It didn't cause any problems at all. I'm really pleased. I think these end bits, I will just bring them straight in because people are going to be coming in and out with their cars. That was the whole idea of that, wasn't it? Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then I can just sort out this area here. Okay, I'm liking how this area is expanding. Very nice. But now that we've got our surfaces, we can sort of come in and do something a little bit different with all the trees that we've got along here. So there's a few different options. If we go into our surfaces and ground surface, I mean, you do have like the scattered leaves one, but I think that's sort of going to end up looking yellow all season round. But I'm thinking more of like one of the riverbed ones. I quite like these. It's just sort of a standard, looking a bit dark around the base of a tree type thing, and I can maybe alternate between those like that to get that different sort of feeling. You know, what do you reckon down there? And then we've got maybe, I really wish we had some teeny tiny bushes which we could make a lot smaller. I'm looking at the top of these to see. I know that's a tall tree. Oh, that completely changed to something different. What the heck? Yeah, I'm looking at the top of these to see what sort of got a small top, because if I dip it underground, we can then, let's maybe try it with this one. How are we going to do this? Okay, I'm going to place this small bush just on there. We're going to click on it, and then we get this option here of some changes that we can make. And if we just lower that one, and I think it's this one here, and just scroll through, maybe we could just up that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We could sort of do that, and it'll add like a little bit of a bushy look to the bottom. I mean, that's great for detailing, but I mean, when you look at how many trees we've got.
Oh, no.
All the way along here, without copy and paste from the Move It mod, I don't think I'm going to go into that much detailing with all of them. That seems to me to be something like you might do on a live stream, but I'm just showing you what can be done. I mean, let's just try one of those, and that's probably the same one of those, and just sort of see what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, that definitely adds something to it, doesn't it? I'm liking that. Yeah. Maybe I will just spend 5 minutes going along here and doing the detailing. Yeah, there we go. I've added the surfaces along there. It really does add something to it. I'm liking that a lot. That's good. But maybe I'll have a live stream where we'll just do a whole load of that at some point. That'll be good. Okay, so what are we up to now? 1,909 people. So that's that little area over there. This one here should not be too difficult to expand. We go, and I'm going to say no zoning on that. Can't remember whether I did that before or not. And this one here is a little bit, doesn't quite look right, does it? But we'll go with what we've got. And then, yeah, let me zone these up. So these are, just jump into here. This one here, aren't they? Yeah, low density waterfront housing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back. Not the N one because we've got trees, and we'll just fill that in. We don't actually have any low density need at the moment, so I'm going to fill this in, and then I'm going to try and find out why. So this is where the sort of balancing comes in with building your city. So these all complain at not enough customers. I'm trying to put more customers in with all the residential housing, but they're not growing in because there's no need. So we pop onto here, we can see happiness is good, that's a plus. Taxes, they're not happy about, and the availability of jobs, which of course ties in with our industrial demand down there. Now the taxes we could adjust, but we're not making a huge amount of money at the moment. So what I'm thinking of doing then is if we just add in some more industry, and up here we set up our bus route, our industry area, and we've got this sort of area that we've been slowly and quietly building out with not too much fuss because we haven't had a huge demand for industry. These are all up against let's just bring wool. No, let's try that again. I'm going to use a picker mod. I think this is the alley that I'm using here. Yes, it is the alley. So let's just bring all of these out and continue adding to this area. Just a little tip I'll share with you here. Thank you very much to Brucey Boy in my Discord. You see this little problem here where the road is like going up and down and up and down, and when you're trying to draw it in, it will sometimes go up in the air for no reason at all. I mean, some of you might know this, but what's happening is it's trying to snap to the trees. We turn off snap to surface of an object. There we go. It will stay down below. So I think that's possibly an option that was added with one of the mod updates a while ago, and now it's suddenly not putting my zoning in. None. There we go. Well, we can fix that, can't we? Excellent. Right, let's just zone this up as it is without too much fuss. There we go. Take out these odd ones that appear over here. We're not getting into finely tuned, crafted industrial zone just yet. We'll just let it zone in and see what we get. Let's use this tool here. That'll be good. We'll grab some of these. I don't think I want them along the main road. Yeah, and hopefully, I mean, look at that. See, very quickly, we've taken in the demand. So that's absolutely fine. Oh, there we go. Milestone 5 unlocked. We've hit Tiny Town. So we get all the benefits and rewards that brings. Plus, let's have a look in here. We get the mixed housing, which I'm looking forward to. The different types of farming, mailbox, post, we get, and some of these as well. Excellent. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's just see. That's still growing in. So if we just keep an eye on this over here. So availability of jobs is good. Now there's no buildings for them to come in because we haven't... Well, we have zoned some. So I don't know why it's saying that. We'll check. And taxes is still an issue. Well, let's let those grow and come back over here. So we do have low density buildings zoned in. These do just count as low density. EU low density buildings, waterfront housing. Oh, darn it. Why does it keep switching? We're doing the North American low density housing. Let's just change all of these up. There we go. And hopefully that'll work okay. So I'm worried now that these are the wrong ones. Let's just do a picker on a house and see what we get. Yeah, North American residential low. All right, well, we've got those in there. So the other thing then was just tax, wasn't it? So even though we've got other demand for residential, let's just try maybe adjusting our tax just a little bit. We've got it quite high. So if I go down a couple to 11 and see what that says after a few minutes. There we go, at 10. It was happy to do that. I'm just wondering why we're still getting this unoccupied building. I'll do a quick test. Let's just see if we make this normal low density housing with that one there and see whether people start moving into those. No. So it's not that. Okay, that's fine. Well, we've got the zoning. Maybe they'll work it out eventually. Good, good, good. Why don't we try and fill some of the other needs that we've got down here? If we take a look at our population, we can see there's 7% of unemployment. So, I mean, we've got offices that are needed, and I don't want to just chuck a load of these down. I want to sort of pop some of these down in places that feel like they would fit. I mean, we could have a few offices over here. We've got a car park. We've got bus services. I think that will be good. I'm also going to use the zoning tool on here just to remove the zoning. There we go. From that road. We've got things come along the main road. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just do that. That'll be good. Put that back to default. And I know our need for office zone is going to just go down very quickly when we just sort of pop a few of these in. So we're going to have a few over there, and we're going to keep an eye on that. And then maybe let's have a look over this way. So we've got sort of a more built up area over here. Some offices opposite that probably wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I'm just thinking about removing the zoning from down here as well. I don't know which way this is going to be. If I do left or right or whatever. Let's grab zoning tool like that. No, so it's left. Yeah, there we go. And just keep the zoning on this side. That'll be good. There we go. And already we've got the need for our office zone has gone. So we'll let those build in, which is going to help us out a little bit. Where are the ones I popped over here? Yeah, there we go. They're still growing in. So then I think down this main road here, oh, how I wish we had copy and paste with the Move It mod, because we're going to put in some of these larger buildings to take up some of this need as well. Although I did want some sort of park in between. I just sort of threw these down as a way of just sort of filling up the space and reminding me. But if we pop that against the main road there, that's a dog park, isn't it? We've got the Kiddie Winkies park here. Maybe we could grab that road and just sort of bring that down to demarcate a park area. Yeah, that's fine like that. We don't want it going all the way through. So we just do this. Yeah, and then we can come back and do some detailing there. And then we can perhaps do something like this over here. But maybe with the different colour variations of these. Because this house has got... Let's just pause the game and have a look. Plop them. I want to plop them down somewhere where we can see them. This will do. Let's just plop them here. Yeah, it looks to me like 3 different colours. So we've got the sort of reddy brown and the lighter one. And then we've got this one here, which I quite like. So what I'm thinking is we're going to use this one. Okay, let's get the Move It mod. There we go. Move it mods. Move it mods. Was I just not clicking properly or what? I don't know. But there we go. We'll grab these. And then what I'm thinking is these out the front, like these ones. So that would be there. And then we'd have another one the other side. And then maybe even the light coloured ones in the middle. And that would sort of be the pattern that we have. And then if we do another one, although I don't think there'll be enough room for another one, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, let me line something up. You've seen me do this before, so I won't make you sit through it all again, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, there we go. I think we'll leave it at the 2 in the middle. I haven't quite done all the detailing inside, but yeah, I'm liking the look at that. We'll get a park in there, and I think we really need a mod for changing the colours of buildings, so we don't have to place down 37,000 buildings like this to get what we want. There we go. Excellent. So we're just waiting for everybody to move in. I imagine these are probably all empty, are they? Yeah, 0 out of 17, 0 out of 17. So we'll see what happens when they all move in. We're at 2177 at the moment. So if we unpause, that should start going up. It went down. Somebody left. They were like, I'm really not happy with this new area. I'm out. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some more moving in. And then I thought there's not really enough room to fit a third one in next to it. So we can do something else with this little area here. Just looking at the amount of people that are going to be in this area here, and the shops are all the way down there. I think zoning a few small commercial shops in here would be a good idea. Just make sure we're on NA. Yes, we are. Nothing too much. So maybe just a few along there, some along the front here. What are we doing on the main road? We're sort of, yeah, we've got shops on the main road there. Well, we could actually, along the main road, now we've got access to these ones, the mixed housing. So that's going to take up some of our medium density demand and give us the commercial along the bottom. So maybe, just going to pause while I do that. See if we can get a corner one in there. And maybe just sort of fill these 4 up a bit. And then we'll leave that open there and see what happens. And hopefully we'll get some nice looking buildings pop in. Yeah, I was hoping to get a corner one. Maybe I'll just play a bit of whack-a-mole and see whether that's actually going to happen or not. I don't think it is. I mean, we could do a quick search, couldn't we? If we go into here, go into buildings, go into this one. I put NA in there just to narrow it down and then have a look. Yeah, I don't think there's any corner ones that I can spot. We'll go with what we've got anyway, which is fine. We'll let those grow in. And that will help access down here for some commercial stuff as well. I'm just thinking actually we might just add... Oh yeah, we've got a little bit more at the back there. We'll leave this corner spot free. And I'm thinking some sort of park on there. Do we have something small enough that looks nice enough? Small playground, dog park, campfire sites. Just a small park like this. Oh man, that was a sip of tea moment. I thought the game had crashed. That was an autosave then, wasn't it? Quick sip of tea. Yeah, there we go. I think we'll just pop this small little park in like that. There we go. We've got that nice manicured surface in there. And I think what we might do is jump into here and see if we can just specialize industry tool. I thought this was the surface one. Nope, let's do it from this way then. That'll be easier. Surfaces, and we can just grab the edge of this and extend this park a little bit. I'm trying to get it 90 degrees at both ends of the line. It's quite difficult. Oh, I've managed it. So it will sort of run along there, run along there. That would be good. Oh, there we go. Look, we've got some nice shops coming in down here. Excellent. I mean, that's a good enough corner building, isn't it? Yeah, that's okay. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, so there is sort of corner buildings in there. Fantastic. So I'll get some of those down there, and then we can sort of decorate this a little bit, can't we? Just run some wrong menu for the trees. Happens every time. We can just run some of our trees down. Just looking at what we've got. We use a lot of the birch. I'm thinking maybe a couple of big oak trees dotted in there like that. Then I'm thinking actually no, let's run the trees down first. I wish we had more options for trees, but we've got what we've got at the minute. More things are being added, aren't they, as time goes by. Let's get this down to a 10. Yeah, that'll do. So let's get that on the grass, and we're going to go all the way up to there. Yeah. Oh, I've got to hold shift. Okay, then we'll go from about there to there. No, we'll go this way. That'll do. Yeah, I'm going to move that one. Let's use the move it mod. Just get that in the center there. Excellent. And then we're going to look for a nice fence that we can use to run down the outside here. Let's just switch those back. There we go. Dog park fence, residential fence. Ooh, just something that's not too big, but gives a nice... Do you know what? Actually, that's not too bad. Oh, this one here. Yeah, just something like that. I think that... Oh, it's actually... What's that called? Test fence. Oh, okay. Didn't realize there was a test fence, but we're going to use the test fence, and we're going to turn off all the snapping and just run that. I think we're going to run it up to here, and then we're going to have a path connect through there as well. And then we'll go down here. Where are we going to have another path come in? This path's going to come across there. Yeah, that's going to be the 2 ways in and out. That's how we're going to do it. There we go. Very good. And then if we just grab a path, that one there, I'm hoping that we can just snap that onto there and bring that straight down like so without adding a crossing, because we've got plenty of crossings all over the place. And then where's this one going to go? I mean, we could literally run this one along the back here. Let's just turn all my snapping points off. And I'm going to sort of go like this. Yeah, let's go there. And then let's just curve that around. So we've got another way in and out of the park there. Then we can connect this up. Hard to see what's going on there. Oh, I see. I haven't quite got it right, have we? Well, that's okay. We can go like that. How's that look? Yeah, that's fine. That's come out of there. And then I was wondering whether we could get some sort of connections through here, like so. Yeah, there we go. That's good. And then we've got this space over here as well, right by a crossing. So we'll connect up to that, and we'll go there. That's good. That gets everybody around. Now I'm thinking I want some parking around the back here, which means we might just have to get rid of this building on the end. Here's the thinnest road we've got, isn't it? Is this alley. Can we sort of... Oh, look at that. We can squeeze it through there. If I just go up to there like that. Oh, no, that's fine. I thought it removed something. And then what is the smallest car park we've got? Or we might just end up doing... Yeah, we've got one of those. Let's just grab... Oh, trying to do the picker mod with the P. We don't do it with the P. Let's just do that. And then add one in this way. I mean, I could put my own... Okay, thank you. I want that menu. I could build my own one. Yeah, I think I'll build my own one because that's going to be too big, isn't it? So let's do this again. Let's take this road here. We have that. I don't want it to snap on there. There we go. And we'll just use our invisible road like that. I don't want it... actually, if we connect it the other way, then people can walk through to get their cars, can't they? Oh, let's do it on straight. Then we know we're going to get it definitely straight. That looks straight to me. Let's have a look. Yeah, excellent. Then we can just pop a nice surface over the top of that. Oh man, it's so popular. People are here already to park at our lovely car park. Let's go... I'm going to go all the way down to the path. And we're just sort of going to do it like that. Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought it had some cracks and things built in. I was thinking, flipping heck, that surface would be a good one. Alas and alack, it didn't. Yeah, people are already using it for walking in and out. Nice, that's good. Well, let's just detail this up a little bit. There we go. I think that's looking good. Builds a nice little space at the end there. Got some nice houses that fit in, shops that fit in with the houses. Very nice, very nice. I'm just thinking about removing the parking options. Oh, the seasons are changing, I think. Suddenly went all a little bit dark there. Okay, okay. Removing the parking from here because we've got the parking around the back. Let's just see whether one of these... Yeah, there we go. If we do that... and do that, and then hopefully they'll just come over here and use that parking. That one will leave because it's almost like a separate building over there, isn't it? Which is really good. And we've got so many crossings along here. It's just gone a little bit nuts, isn't it? So what I'm thinking is we're going to remove some of those and try and keep, which, I mean, crossing over that way, the two make sense. But it's just like when we get down here and there's so many near each other, we're going to leave those two. We're going to remove them. And we're going to remove those. So if you're going to walk up and cross, you take the big one. We'll leave that because they're going down that road, but then we'll remove these ones. We'll leave that. We'll remove these ones. We'll leave that. We'll leave that. That makes more sense, doesn't it? That's not quite as bad as it was before, but yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Very good. And then I'm thinking of some sort of surface just along here underneath these buildings. What could we use? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we'll just use the grass one, because it just is going to make this area stand out as a little bit different. We need to sort of follow this path along here. There we go, all the way along. And then we can pop some plants and things. Actually, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to move it over at the end. Over here. Let's just move that back over. Yeah, it just stands out as a different area from that one over there. And then we can always just sort of fence this off again. Let's grab one of our net layer. Oh, actually, ooh, high hedge. What does that look like? Yeah, I know the hedges do look a little bit weird at the moment, but let's just go with it. So if we block that off with a hedge like that, and then we could also have a hedge all the way along the back too. I think that's going to look good. Let's just take a look. Oh, it suddenly starts making it look like a nice manicured place to live, doesn't it? But still a bit separate. So you can walk along there. You can get into the car park if you want. You can get through to the shops. Probably could just do with adding a little connection here, if that's okay. Yep, that's fine. And we've got the connections everywhere else. Very good, very good. And then maybe just a couple of trees out the back here, and that would probably just finish that bit off. There we go. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And do you know what I want on the side of the building here? I would like a nice piece of commissioned graffiti to go on there. Let's have, I mean, we've got so many choices. I know some of these are just huge. If I turn all of the snapping off and do snap to surface, yeah, that's the one I want. Ooh, what would be a good one on here? Let me just have a look through and see if I can find a great big tall one. Do you know what? I can't find the one I was looking for. I thought I had some really big tall ones. Or maybe have a look at that for another time. But we're going to go with a nice Sully on there. And then I think a Tygon above that as well. There we go. Excellent. And then on top of that, where was the other one that I saw? Ooh. Harbour Master J. I like that one. They can all sort of go together. And then we might be able to just fit one more at the top. Who's it going to be? Oh, go on. Let's fit a little Colossal Order one in there just to finish off that side there. I think that looks nice. I like that a lot. Oh, I think this little area is looking good. And of course, oh, we've got these billboards up here, haven't we? Which we could put some things on as well. Ooh, maybe let's just have a little look at some of those. So if we look at the wall decor, I think these ones can fit on here, can't they? Oh, they can. Well, we've got to get a Yorkshire tea one, even though that's bigger. Oh, I don't know if it's too big. It's too big. Is there any smaller ones? Not that small, not that small. Is there ones that will fit exactly this size? Because if there is, it will go straight on. It's the add large size that I'm looking for that fits on this one. It's easy to do a search in the box here and see what comes up. Yeah, this one here I think will fit on. I wish there was a way of getting it lined up straight perfectly with the button, because like you move the mouse button, it's a bit this way, a bit that way, almost straight. And yeah, that will do. We're going to pop that one on there. Very nice. And then if we actually go to huge, let's type that in. There is something that will go on the side of another building. Oh man, maybe we could, now we've got a corner one on there, we can't sort of put it on that wall. Ooh, it must be another edge of a wall that we could put a huge poster on. Maybe it is going to be this one here, a little bit hidden. Not that one, not that one. Where's it gone? There we go, just a little something to decorate the area, a few posters on the side. Oh, I haven't changed these other ones up here, but we'll leave those. I'm thinking that's looking nice. I am liking that. And then we've just got this little park over here that I want to do something with. So let's see what we can come up with for this. Okay, there we go. What do we think? Had a go with my hand at getting the net lane things in here to try and make a little football pitch. I thought that looked reasonable, just for one down the park. I should have used the unbroken line, so it was straight all the way along. But just for coming down here and kicking the ball around, I think that's a bit of fun. We probably need a taller fence down here. If I had the move it option and I could move it all around very quickly, I'd swap that with this. But to be honest, I think this would just do. It's only for little kiddies down the park kicking the ball around. We'll go with that. And yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking all of this area here. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Any suggestions you've got as we continue to expand our city of New Brewburgh. And I'll see you all very soon for the next one. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.